Sussexes will return to their kingdom of Montecito, pretending to care about the Queen and how moving it was to see the family pull together in their time of grief. But instead, we know she will draw more of a victimhood narrative to get media coverage. Tom Bower, royal expert and author of Revenge, Meghan, Harry and the War Between the Windsors, has said the Sussexes will go back to California fuming after the royal family showed very little sympathy towards them, following the death of Queen Elizabeth II. Mr. Bower told GB News he believed Harry and Meghan looked quite angry during the funeral of the late monarch because they were not being afforded the respect that they think they deserve. Tensions between the Sussexes and the Cambridges were rumoured to have improved during the past fortnight, with both couples appearing together the weekend after the Queen's death, but Mr. Bower said notions of reconciliation were nonsense because Meghan and Harry have said such terrible things in the past. Mr. Bower said, "I thought the whole way the rest of the royal family treated Meghan and Harry today showed that they had very little sympathy towards them, and in return, Meghan and Harry looked quite angry that they were not being treated with the respect they think they deserve. They're going back to Montecito fuming, and the autobiography of Prince Harry will soon be dug out and released. I would have loved to have known what Sophie Wessex said to Meghan Markle as they drove in the limousine between Westminster Hall and the church. Sophie Wessex is a plain-speaking woman. Did she tell Meghan exactly what they all thought of her?" The idea that the body language between William and Harry showed reconciliation is, in my view, nonsense. How on earth can there be reconciliation when Harry and Meghan have said such terrible things about William and his wife? There is just no grounds for sympathy unless the two of them, the Sussexes, apologise. The Princess of Wales is no longer equal to Meghan, Camilla is now Queen Consort, Catherine is now the Princess of Wales, Meghan is still the Duchess of Sussex, she doesn't get a title change. There was a refreshing lack thereof media coverage of Meghan during the mourning period for Her Majesty. For once, the press wasn't focused on Markle. However, there were a ton of publications that were writing about her and publishing articles during the funeral. Firstly, this is insanely tacky. Secondly, this is precisely what Meghan wants. The Daily Mail, a UK tabloid, spent the entire time from the passing of the Queen to the end of her funeral promoting Harry and Meghan. It was unbelievable. It also moderated comments so readers could not complain. While there was some mention of Harry and Meghan in other UK media, the Mail was running lead stories and fawning, glowing copy of these two. Huge photos of Meghan crying, what Meghan was wearing, all about Meghan, and also worked hard to paint Harry as a victim. Its coverage of Harry and Meghan clearly revealed it was being paid for that glowing press and moderated articles. We can hear the cogs in Meghan's head turning now. She'll be looking for a way to make herself out to be the victim. She can't use the race card as the effect has worn off. 3 people of colour delivered readings. If these individuals had thought that the royals, the late Queen or King, were racist, they would not have agreed to speak.